in the botanical gardens. I don't know if you can, actually you probably can't see it from here. Hang on. You can see little flowers out there. Anyway. It's very nice today. It's 20 degrees out, I think. Should have worn shorts. Anyway. Yeah, so it's a lovely day. As you can see, it's a cloudless sky and 20 degrees and it's a nice breeze coming and it's spring. It's weird, but there's lots of flowers around. It's very green and yeah, anyway, I'll talk to you a bit more when I get to a quieter area. And we're back. Oh my goodness, it is so warm. Yesterday it was like 22 or 23 degrees. And once it hits about 3 o'clock, the sun starts to come into my room. So I sat by my window for about an hour and a half with the window open yesterday, just in the sun, because why not attempt to get a tan? Even though that's never going to happen over in this part of Europe, but we'll try anyway. But yeah, so it's quite warm. I just finished another exam, which is very good. Wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought it was going to be, which is again great. But at the moment, I still do not have a phone, so I have not had a functioning or a fully functioning phone since Friday night, essentially. And yeah, it's been weird. It's been very, very weird. The amount of times I've gone to get my phone out of my pocket to look something up and, oh look, surprise, I can't. Yeah, so that's been fun. It's been very odd to not have a phone because we rely on it so much nowadays, but I got an email from the halls when I was in my exam saying that a package arrived for me, so I'm not expecting a parcel from anywhere else, and I was expecting it today, so fingers crossed that's a new phone. And I think when I get back I'll attempt to show you what happened to the old one, but you probably won't even know because it's just a black screen. I haven't turned it on since Saturday morning. I've had it off since then, knowing my luck it'll probably work now, but it probably won't, but that's just how things work, isn't it? Anyway, I then cross the road. So, hopefully there's a new phone. And hopefully it lasts as long as this one did. So I've had this one for 3.5 years, so I'm very impressed with that. I am quite happy that it's lasted that long. I was just hoping, beyond hope, that it would last until I got home. So, unfortunately that hasn't happened, but you can't get everything, can you? Anyway, I'm gonna go now, and I will talk to you, hopefully with a new phone, very, very shortly. Phone time, but first of all, I'm gonna show you what happens with the old phone. So, here it is. I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear it, but you should hear it turn on, so. Don't know if you heard the vibration as it turned on, but let's see what happens. Good, 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 yep. Yep. No. See? Nothing. Nothing. Usually you'll have the logo appear there, so you can see the lights are on there. Absolutely nothing. Hold up. How bad is that? Yep. Lights are off. Lights are on. Can't see anything, can't do anything. Good to know. Let's unveil the new one, shall we? Fancy. Now, how do we open this? Through here. Ooh, pretty. It's a massive phone compared to the last one. Size difference. Let's just compare size. Yeah, good stuff. Alright, so. Oh, it's so light. Wait, the battery's probably not inside. I do this every time I get a new phone. Every single time I get a new piece of technology, I'm like, oh, it's so light. Battery's not inside yet. Anyway, hold up. Let's do this way. No, let's not. I'll show you when it's all done. We have a functioning phone. I can use my phone again. It's so exciting. And yep, it's still lighter than the old phone. So happy. At first I thought it was a nano SIM, so I was really worried because then I'd have to get a new SIM card back home. But luckily, this one is a micro SIM. So, same SIM card as before. It's very good. It's good days. Let's set up this phone and use the phone for the first time in 4 days. I'll talk to you later. Oh, Eurovision tonight too, by the way. Alright, it is Friday now. So it's been a very fast week for me. I don't know, I think just so much has happened over the last couple of days that it's just gone very, very fast. I'm not sure. So, yeah, I had my exam on Tuesday. As you saw, I filmed everything afterwards. Finally got the new phone, which has been very good. Very, very good so far. I quite like it. It's a bit bigger than my old one, but it's not too bad. It's a good phone. It's a good phone, so it doesn't really matter. Eurovision, both semi-finals have been on the finals tomorrow night, and I'm very annoyed with 2 of the acts that didn't get through, and I'm trying to get past that, but I'm still very, very annoyed because some other acts really should not have gone through. I'm not going to go there. I'll probably go there tomorrow night, but we're going to leave it at that. The last 3 days, including today, when I've not been watching TV, I've been going over my notes and everything for my final exam, and it's crazy how quickly this has all gone. I can't believe that I've had 2 exams already, and that I've only got 1 exam to go, and then I'm leaving in a week. Like, a week. It's crazy. It's been 8 months, so 8.5 months almost. As of next week it'll be 8.5 months since I got here, and that's just insane. I've only really got 2 months before I get home, just over 2 months before I get home. I'm doing a lot of travelling. I worked it out last night, and I think it's something like 9 weeks and 6 days. It's pretty much 10 weeks, as you know, from when I leave here to when I get home, that I'm just going to be travelling around and seeing things and spending time with family and all that kind of stuff. It's just mental, but there's so much to do next week, and it's just crazy because if you saw my room right now, I know you can see my bed and possibly the bedside table, I'm not 100% sure, but if you could see this room right now, it is such a mess, and I'm not a fan of it myself. But it's mainly a mess because I did my last load of washing on Wednesday night. I managed to work it out that if I did my washing on Wednesday night, I could get all the way through to when I get to my family before I have to do another load of wash. So I've done it. There's no more washing to be done, and that makes me very, very happy. But because of that, I have clothes just hanging up everywhere at the moment, and because of that, I also have the problem of, one, every time I wear something, every time I get dressed in the morning, I have to think about whether that's something that I am keeping or whether it's something that I'm throwing, because if it's something that I'm keeping, I shouldn't wear it just yet, because then I could end up with no clothes by the time I leave next week. So I have to think about all of that, and it's just annoying. And the other thing is that every time I wear something now, unless I'm throwing it obviously, there's no point hanging it back up, there's no point putting it in my washing bag, because I'm not going to do any washing now, so I have to pretty much start packing my dirty clothes, because putting it in my washing bag is just, it's going to take up a lot of space if I pack that bag, so I'm just best off packing everything as I go. So for the next week, I'm wearing clothes and then either throwing them or packing them once I'm done wearing them. So it's weird. It's very, very weird, because it's not clean clothes, it's dirty clothes, but you know, yeah. Anyway, like I said, my room's a mess at the moment. Because I was room inspections for my block were this week, so I did a very basic job of cleaning last weekend, and I just did the really basics like the shower, the sink, the toilet, and that's about it. I haven't done anything else. But they haven't come to inspect my room, or at least not as far as I know. I've pretty much been in here all day, every day for the last 3 days, and the only other times they would have come was when I had my exam on Tuesday morning or on Wednesday afternoon, because I was in the library for a little bit Wednesday afternoon. So apart from that, they haven't been in, and I don't know if they've been here in that time, because I honestly thought, because when they have a problem with the room, they want you to clean something or fix something or whatever, they'll send you an email straight after they do the room inspection. I haven't gotten one of those emails. I didn't get one last semester either, and they seem to be very, very picky about it, so I just assumed I got lucky last semester, but surely I can't be lucky 2 semesters in a row. So I don't know if they just haven't come to my room, somehow they've skipped me, or they've come and just not sent me an email, either because they just didn't send me one, they forgot, or because they didn't see any problems with it. I don't know what's going on. It's like 3 o'clock now, and I don't think... Amy saw the lady walk back towards reception about 2 hours ago, so I don't know if they're coming back or not, but it doesn't look like they are, so I don't know. But I mean, I would have done a bigger clean, but the 2 reasons I didn't was, one, because I'm studying for exams, so I've got more important things to do, and second of all, next Friday before I leave, I'm going to do a massive clean of the room anyway, and it's going to be a better job because I won't have stuff everywhere, so I'm going to be able to actually clean everything. But anyway, that's it. I'm going to stop there. Yeah, so next week, I will post the video on Friday, and I just don't know what internet and stuff at the airport and all that's going to be like, so the video might come out a little bit earlier next Friday than usual, or it might be a bit later because I land at 5:25, so like 35 minutes before I usually post my videos. So I have to get from the airport to the hotel or to the hostel and all of that, and upload it from there. So it might be early, it might be late, but there will be a video next Friday/Saturday, depending on who's watching and where you are. But yeah, so that's about it from me for this week. We're in the final stretch now before I leave, and that's crazy. And finally, it's getting cold again. By cold, I mean it's like 14 degrees, but it's not 20, and it's cloudy, and I'm very happy, hence long sleeves. Anyway, we're in the last week this week, as of now, and it's probably going to be a long video. I don't know, I think today might be a long video, but next week I think it'll be a long video, and we'll see how that all goes. So I will talk to you all next week. Bye guys.